guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today it's my breakfast edition. I am going to be making peanut porridge. Guys, this one, my all-time favorite. It's gonna be good. So here guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 cup of raw peanuts. And to that, I'm also gonna add 1 cup of oatmeal. You don't have to put oatmeal. I like it with oatmeal. Everybody does it differently. So after I put my oatmeal and my raw nuts, I'm just going to blend this up and I will be right. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I blended up my oatmeal to a fine consistency, as you can see. And because it was raw, sometimes the raw nuts tend to be clumped, and that's okay. You could blend it as fine as you want and as thick as you want. I'm gonna go ahead and now I'm gonna add just about a half a can of my coconut milk. I'm using coconut milk just for a healthier version of this. Some people use coconut milk and heavy milk, whole milk. I choose not to. I'm just gonna do just about a teaspoon to 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then to that, I'm gonna add some nutmeg. I went ahead and added 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and just about a half of a can of coconut milk. And to that, I have some natural nutmeg that I got from the Caribbean, lucky me. And I'm just gonna use my zester and zest some of that nice fresh nutmeg inside of here. And this is gonna give it so much flavor, guys. And I'm just gonna do that like so. Just about a third or a little bit less of nutmeg. And we're gonna leave that. And now we're just gonna blend it in. And I'm gonna show you. And as you blend it, it's gonna get, you know, creamier. So I went ahead and I blended up my peanut mix, and it's still a bit, have some in the bottom of it. So I'm just mixing it up so I could get it. And I'm just gonna put my extra liquid to get it come together. And then after that, we'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and incorporated all my ingredients. Some people does it differently. I find this is the way that works for me. I went ahead and added most of the ingredients that I needed. And see, it's nice and creamy. And the more you blend, the finer the texture becomes. And guys, it's gonna be so good. And now to this, I have 1 can of condensed milk. I don't think I'm gonna use all of it because I still have to put a little bit of sugar in it. But guys, taste it as you go along. You could taste it even if it's raw, like so. Just with a spoon and see if it's like too sweet, needs something, needs some sugar, needs some more spice, whatever. You could even go ahead and use Bailey's and all that good stuff in here. I mean, if you want to jazz it up a bit with some alcohol, feel free. I won't recommend it really, but it's cooking and anything works when you're cooking. Trust me, it's an experiment and an experience. So I'm gonna put just about little less than half of my condensed milk, and I'm gonna mix it all together and blend it up one more time, and then we're gonna put it in the pot to cook. So before I go ahead and put it on the stove top, I tasted it, like I said, and I realized it's not too sweet. Even though you don't really need it too sweet, you just need it just perfect. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and I'm just gonna add, eyeball it, just about 2 extra tablespoons of the condensed milk, and I'm gonna whip this for one last time and put it back in. Oh, and before I actually do that, I'm gonna add just about a tablespoon of cinnamon, and then I'm gonna blend it. So I'm gonna cover it back and blend, blend, blend. Oh, and guys, one main ingredient that I totally forgot. It's not like necessary, but it helps. It's some vanilla extract. I have 1 tablespoon here of vanilla extract, and I'm gonna add it in. And it's okay if it does that little like bubble things. It's because there's alcohol in it, so that's why. And I'm gonna blend that in like so. And after I do that, we're now gonna go ahead and put it on the stove. Okay guys, so here to my pot, I added 1 cup of water. And I'm just gonna let it heat up a bit. And then we're just gonna go ahead and add our peanut porridge liquid that we blended together. And we're gonna pour it in like that. And we're gonna keep mixing because it cooks really fast and it burns very quickly. So you have to keep your stove on low at all time pretty much. And with this process, it's literally you gotta keep mixing it as you go along. You just gotta keep mixing. I know it sounds like a lot, but with this peanut porridge, this is pretty much what you have to do. You mix as you go along because it cooks fast and it burns very quickly, and you don't want it to do that. So I'm not gonna stay on here and keep stirring and stirring and stirring. I'm gonna do it off camera, of course, and then I'll come back and show you the end result. You do this for about 20 to 30 minutes, and you take it out your spatula or your spoon or whatever you're using in increments just for it to cook by itself, but you don't wait too long to get it done. So after that, I will be right back and show you the end result of my delicious peanut porridge. Guys, it's gonna be so yummy. You know what I always say, the food don't just look good over here. So guys, I realized also, like, as it's coming along, I had some extra inside of my blender. So I just added a little bit, just about a half cup of water to it. And I'm gonna mix it like that. And I'm just gonna cover it on low and slow, guys. I know in this process, it's literally low and slow, but it's like the best low and slow one would ever want. I'm gonna cover it back and let it do its thing, and we'll be back to plate it. Okay guys, so I took my cover off, I turned my heat up after about 20 minutes. Now I'm just gonna keep mixing this. And guys, it is totally okay if you feel like when you mix there's like little lumps at the bottom. As you mix it, it pretty much dissolves into the porridge itself, because it's raw oats and it's raw nuts, so you will get that effect. I'm being completely transparent with you guys on this. It happens. So If anybody in the culinary world or the cooking world tell you it doesn't happen, trust me, they're lying to you. It literally happens. So you just gotta keep mixing it and mixing it. And to be honest, you gotta mix this for at least 35 to 40 minutes. As crazy as it sounds, if you don't want to do that, you just leave it on low and slow. If you lift your cover off and you see like, oh my god, there's clumps, all you gotta do is mix it in. The very same thing happened to me as I took my cover off, and boom, look at that. You don't even see it because it pretty much incorporates once you mix. And that's why I say the mix is important. It's a very daunting process, but trust me, it's worth it when you put that first spoonful of porridge in your mouth. You're gonna be like, what the heck? It was all worth it. So, it is what it is, you know? So, I'm gonna do this. This is like the last go around for it. And I'm just gonna let it go ahead and cook. Because you just want the oats to cook. And I did use instant oats, which it doesn't take too long, but again, the nuts is raw, so we need the nuts to just get a good amount of cooking and heat so it works and it doesn't take you guys to like the bathroom, even though sometimes it does happen because it's raw oats and raw nuts. So, but again, we're almost there, guys. I promise you, it's gonna be good. And I'm just gonna come back, put this. Okay, guys, so look at that. Ooh. Yes. See, I told you guys. See those little clumps? And literally, as soon as you mix it, it goes away. So there's no like YouTube magic or TV magic like they do on the Food Network. It literally, as you mix, it does its own magic and it pretty much disappears. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh, my goodness. You see that, guys? That's that good, creamy, delicious peanut porridge. How they say, the strong back food for the men. I guess the women need strong back food too. I don't know. But guys, this is what it is. This is the good stuff that we grew up on, our parents grew up on. And guys, our kids could now grow up on this stuff if you do have kids. But guys, totally delish. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this delicious porridge in a bowl and put it to you guys in the universe. And guys, I would like for you to always try my recipes. Let me know. You could always do your own twist to it. Let me know how it works out. Like I said, you could add some Baileys in here. Any nice cream liqueur, the punch, the cream, the Caribbean crema. Guys, I mean, food, you could do anything to it and make it your own. Trust me. But listen, now, don't go ahead and start stealing my ideas now, because it's for me to use. Nah, I'm just playing. So I'm gonna be going ahead and plate this. And I hope you guys enjoy it. From my kitchen to yours. You know what I say. Okay, guys, so here's the end result of my peanut porridge. Guys, this one is gonna be so good. I mean, for more delicious meals and recipes, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, where the food don't just look good, it tastes good too. Guys, obviously I'm gonna go try my porridge. You know that. So I'm just gonna mix it in. Ooh, guys, look at that. Oh, so good. I'm gonna stir in all that extra cinnamon that I put on the top. Like, so I like it with a lot of cinnamon, you know? And I'm gonna take a spoonful. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, this is good. Oh my god. This is delicious, guys. Oh my god.